Hello everyone, welcome to Everything MTG. My name's Ash and today, as part of our Scry box series, we're going all the way back to Zendikar Rising to take a look at one of the products that I never got my chance to get my hands on at the time in the Zendikar Rising Gift Edition bundle. So let's take a look inside and see how it still holds up today.
Let's see what we have then. So, first thing I notice is the cellophane wrapping on the side. It's good to see that with the newer bundles they have got rid of that and they have got the more sustainable cardboard packaging. Always nice to see. Let's take a quick look at the back, see what we have inside the box. So we get our oversized special edition spin down life counter. We get 10 15 card Zendikar Rising draft boosters. So that's a little bit different. At the moment in the Call of Mana set we currently get 9 of the new play boosters. Before that I think it was 8 set boosters, so it has changed over time, but we get 10 draft boosters in this one, plus our 15 card collector booster pack. We get 20 premium foil and 20 regular basic lands, and the premium foil, say, don't be tricked by that, it just means foil. It's a word that they use often, so alternative art premium foil, Chariot's Raging Isle card as well, and our special edition foil box. So let's get inside it, see what we have. Yeah, the cellophane as well, much harder to get into than the cardboard that we have on the new ones, with a dedicated little strip to peel off. But we've got the job done. So it slides out like so, and let's just have a little look at that. We've got our cardboard insert there. So these used to be a little bit thicker by the looks of it as well. It's slightly more cardboard than the paper ones we get nowadays, but that's not why we're buying the bundles, is it? Let's face it. We also used to get these, so it was just initially a kind of packaging item. Makes it sit a little bit neater. But it's a very good little box for dice storage. I've got a couple with some dice stored in. Not quite so good for cards. It's a bit awkward for getting cards in just with the size and how thin it is. But nice little box still. And then let's take a look at our bundle box here. So it's nice foil green. Gorgeous art. I really like the art style on this, actually kind of sketched art. That's really nice. Okay. So this is our spin down, so it's a grey one. It looked a little bit more clear on the box image, but still quite a cool little spin down there. It's grey and white with the Zendikar Rising set symbol. So here are our land packs. So we've got our 20 regular lands, and then in here we've got our promo card, Chariot's Raging Isle foil, with that alternate art, and we'll just pop inside it and take a quick look at the lands as well. So again, all foil. We've got our basic lands in there. Some nice arts. Do like to see some foil lands, but personally I'm more of a fan of the borderless art or the full art lands. Let's just have a quick look at Chariot's as well. So it's a 0/17 4-mana Leviathan Crab. Spells your opponents cast at target Chariot's cost 2 more to cast. For 3 generic mana, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of islands you control. Okay. And we'll pop our packs out. So still inside the box, not too different to the modern ones. We get our little cardboard box there, which is good for deck storage. I quite like to use those while I'm making decks. I store them there before I have a deck box for it. They come in handy. Then we've got our 10 15 card draft boosters and our 1 15 card collector booster, as well as just a couple of little cards there. So I'll pop these just off to the side over here and we'll get going, see what we have inside. So as usual, we'll negate. It's a commonly played card. Looks like a showcase, we'll call that one there, I believe. I'm not sure what they were called at this time. I think they were still showcases. So we have a Thundering Rebuke, Canyon Jaboa. Let's hope I've said that one right, but that is a very, very cute little rodent mouse. A Tangled Florahedron, just a Tangled Veil on the back, and our rare Kaza Royal Chaser. That's a 1/2 flying haste, and you can tap it the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of wizards you control. That's Wizard Spellslinger card. And a synchronized spellcraft foil with one of the full art lands at the back. I mentioned that we do love. So yeah, I think it was Zendikar potentially was one of the first sets that had the full art lands. I remember Battle for Zendikar with the expedition lands and the full art lands. It's very cool. And then we've just got a token card at the back. Pack number 2. Also mentioning the expedition lands there, I believe they are back in this set as well, so we'll see if we can pull ourselves a nice foil expedition. That's probably one of the big hitters that you can get in these sets. Here we have Attended Healer, Murasa Sproutling, Skyclave Cleric, which is a Skyclave Basilica on the back, and our rare is Soul Shatter. So 3 mana instant, each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. It's cool. Another full art land, and a nice copy token. Pack number 3. There we go, so we've got a Brushfire Elemental in the showcase art there. That's very cool. So there's now Omnath, I believe, in this set with that sort of art, which looks very cool. Nice to see if we can get that. We have a Demon's Disciple, a Song Mad Treachery, just a Song Mad Ruins on the back, and Aura Skyclave Aerophant, I believe that says. It's a 3/3 with lifelink, and when it or another cleric dies, return target cleric with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. And a full art forest. It's nice to see, it looks like we get a full art land in every pack, which is always fun. As I said, I do like the full art lands. So now I didn't get a chance to open this set too much at the time. I wasn't actually in the country at the time, so I missed out on this, but it does give me Zendikar vibes, as you'd expect, because I'd spent a lot of time opening up the Battle for Zendikar packs. There we go, we've got Iridescent Hornblade there, a Windrider Wizard, a Pelika Perdition, and a Pelika Caverns, and a Crawling Barrens as our rare. Taps for colourless or 4 mana. Put 2 1/1 counters on Crawling Barrens, then you may have it become a 0/0 elemental creature. So a nice creature land, and our full art land, and an insect token. On to our next one. So the Battle for Zendikar must be getting on for 10 years ago now, which makes me feel old. But some great memories coming back opening these. A Low Mage's Domination, sorry. Low Mage's Familiar. Colony Ambush. Again, I'm terrible at pronouncing cards, sorry if I get any of these wrong. A Colony Territory. And another rare land, a Throne of Makindi. Taps for a colourless or 1 and tap it to put a charge counter on it, and then you can tap to remove a charge counter from it and add 2 mana of any one colour. Spend this mana only to cast kicked spells. And a foil Ravager's Mace. Some nice art. Pack number 6. Made it past the halfway point of our draft boosters. And again, as fun as the draft boosters are, they aren't quite as fun to open, are they, as the nice Showcase Dreadworm. But they're not quite as fun. And the Showcase Skyclave Squid. That's very nice art. I bet that looks nice in foil. Yeah, with the set boosters, or now the new play boosters, chance to get extra rares, they are a little bit more fun to open. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. So a Thundering Spark Mage, a Paired Tactician, a Base Camp, Undo Inversion, destroy all non-land permanents for 8 mana, so it's quite a high cast cost, but it hits all non-land permanents, so it'll hit all creatures, artifacts, enchantments, all of it, and it can double up as just a land if you want it to as well, so nice versatile card, that's pretty good. And Oblivion's Hunger, again some nice art in the foil there. The foiling in this set is very nice, I've got to say, very vibrant and shiny, which we like. Let's try our next one. So we have a Moss Pit Skeleton. Nice Golgari card. Golgari is one of the first decks that I ever made. A Mind Carver. A Bain Veil, which is a Bain coast on the back. And a rare Archpriest of Iona. So its power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. So your party consists of up to 1 each of Cleric, Rogue, Warrior and Wizard. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. That's fun, I've never actually played with the party mechanic. Looks a little bit hard to get online, but I suppose if your deck's built around it, it might be easier. And a Plains. So we're getting closer towards that collector booster, which I'm excited to get inside of. Again, if we're talking about boosters that are fun to open, collector boosters, although not always the best value for money, they are very expensive, they are great to open. So a Lithoform Blight, a Rock Slide Sorcerer, Zoth Consumption, which is a Zoth Bloodbog on the back, and an Omnath Locus of Creation in that showcase art that I mentioned. So that's cool to open. It's one that we did want to see. So it's 4 colours, everything but black. And when it enters the battlefield, draw a card and landfall trigger. When a land enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. If it's the first time, it's resolved this turn. If it's the second time, you add 1 of each of the 4 colours, so everything except black. If it's the third time, it deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. So quite a powerful card if you're able to get some extra land drops in there. And our forest. Nice Drake token. So no expedition lands yet, but we have hit that Omnath. So that's 1 ticked off the list of things we wanted to see. We have a Concerted Defense, Umara Mystic, Akoum Warrior, which is Akoum Teeth on the back, and a Maddening Cacophony, which is a sorcery with a kicker. A very pretty plant. This is our last draft booster pack, and let's see what we've got inside before we move on to our collector booster. Goma Fader Vanguard, if I've said that one right. Relic Axe, Kazul's Fury, which is a Kazul's Cliffs on the back, and our rare Inscription of Abundance, so a 2 mana instant with a kicker for 3. And a Nighthawk Scavenger foil rare. That's cool. It's one of the cards that I do very much like from this set. Kind of like the Vampire Nighthawk, if any of you know that card, one of the old cards from the original Zendikar, I believe. The Flying Death Touch lifelink. However, this one has its power equal to 1 plus the number of card types in your opponent's graveyards. They're awesome pull in foil. I like that a lot. Okay, so it's that time. Let's get on to our Zendikar Rising Collector Booster. Let's see how much different these are. I can already tell it seems like it's actually sealed like a normal booster pack. Yeah, it's quite easy to open as opposed to the newer collector booster packs. If you've ever tried to open one, they are a nightmare to open. They're very well sealed, we should say. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a little bit of marking on the bottom there from where it's been printed, but looks like it's come off quite nicely. But we've got a full art foil insect token, which looks very nice. I like that. But yeah, print quality. Foiling quality, very good. Print quality, a little bit left to be desired. A few marks I can see on there, unfortunately. Then that's our token on the back. Oh, and it is double-sided, so we do have a foil Drake as well on the other side. Okay, let's go through then. So we're starting off with our foils. So a Chilling Trap, Oblivion's Hunger, which we have already opened a foil of, I believe, yes. Turn Timer Ascetic, a Stonework Pack Beast, Malakir Blood Priest, and onto some uncommons. So Lawmage's Familiar, Scion of the Swarm. Got a full art foil Plains, and an extended art Maddening Cacophony, a rare foil, our first rare foil, a Kazandu Mammoth. It's a 3 mana 3/3. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and it's a land that can tap for green on the other side. We have a Showcase Spitfire Lagak, let's say. Fingers crossed I got that one right again. Just a common there. An uncommon Skyclave Geopede in Showcase art. A Valakut Exploration rare enchantment, landfall enchantment in the Showcase art. And a foil Dreadworm in the Showcase art. And finally, a foil extended art Luminarch Aspirant. So for 2 mana 1/1, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Quite a nice card. So I'll just gather all these together and we'll take a look at what we got overall. So let's take a look at the best value cards that we opened and see how they hold up a few years after the release. So our best card, or most valuable card at least, is the Omnath Locus of Creation Showcase Edition, coming in at about £8. Then we've got our Maddening Cacophonies, so we're looking at about £5 for the extended art, or £4 just for the standard art that we've got there. And then our Luminarch Aspirant as well, the foil extended art, coming in for a couple of pounds. So we didn't get anything too special, but it was very fun to open still. It's nice to get that one in my collection. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you were lucky enough to pull one of those expedition lands. But until the next video, take it easy and we'll see you there.